Didn't have to use any C4, so maybe this base is gonna get Cairk's approval. 1, 2, 3, 1 healing, another healing. They got totally destroyed into smithereens. Yo, guys, it is me, HappyCairek, and right now we're gonna be doing my favorite thing in the game. We're gonna be dealing with the witches over here, so I'll be just running probably around the blob and I'll still use the same technique. Except that this time I decided that it would be way better and smarter to not use any M16s because last time M16s weren't really that awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna get a little bit of damage, obviously, and then we're gonna throw the nade. Okay, so all of the zombies are basically in one place. Gonna heal up, gonna throw the nade. 1, 2, 3, 1 healing, another healing. They got totally destroyed into smithereens. Now I'll definitely have to change the set because look at this. This one is completely broken, and I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning it wasn't full as well. I took a broken set from the base because I wanted to get rid of it. Okay, so I'm gonna activate now sprint skill. Okay, the blob is over here. So the witch is almost here, shredded into tiny smithereens. 700 health left, and any moment she should start screaming once again. Where are the zombies? Go on, attack me! Okay, so she started screaming here once again. She has only 300 health. She's definitely gonna go heal up. Okay, bunch of dudes attacked me here once again. Gonna heal up. Gonna probably use maybe here a couple of first aid kits, but that's not a big deal. Okay, so all of these dudes are just in one place. Gonna heal up. Gonna throw the nade. Staying. Healing up, exiting, and all of them exploded. That was a perfect grenade throw. I think I haven't done this perfect grenade throw in forever, but I still wouldn't suggest you using here your tactical set. I highly suggest you using something different, such as the reinforced leather set, because reinforced leather set is way cheaper and has more durability than this tactical set. And another huge tip fighting the witch is that you have to pay attention to your health because she does like over 80 damage, so you have to pay attention that your health is over 80 all the time. Otherwise, you will be yeeted. And did she drop anything? Nope. Well, I guess see you, my friend, next time when the witch respawns. Amazing raid. Thank you, survivors. Thank you. Oh. So I haven't raided now for a couple of days, and this is the base that we are going to be raiding right now. I really expected that we'll get a revenge raid, but my base was attacked twice and revenge raid just disappeared. I definitely hope that they will fix this kind of thing in the future because it makes no sense. Some people, like, you know, don't log in the game for like a couple of days if they have like 10 or something days of threat and their base going to be attacked like 2-3 times and you can't get a revenge raid. So that kind of makes no sense, but inside of the truck we got a little bit of water and that makes perfect sense. Well, I'm going to start chopping down this door, and I do know that this base might have a couple of chests. Okay, so you had 4 chests. I thought that we'll have less. From what I've seen, this base is not gonna have any other chest behind these other walls, so we'll check that out, but whatever. So inside of the first chest, we're gonna get a little bit of stones. Let's take this. So far, it feels just like a garbage base, if you ask me. Like, again, I'm not even hoping for anything better. Like, we just got 4 chests and no C4s, no nothing. Just 4 chests. Okay, so the wave of zombies have spawned. Snap transition is here to save the day, and I have seen that there are a couple of engine parts here. Yes, indeed. We've gotten here an engine part, an electric circuit. Very beautiful. Oh, plus we're gonna get a couple of things to Jennifer. I mean, not that bad, but again, it's not perfect, but at least I didn't have to use any C4, so maybe this base is gonna get Cairk's approval, but we will totally see. Okay, inside of here, total garbage, total trash. I don't know that this dude had like 4 phones or something, or 10 phones, but they're kind of useless. And inside of this chest, we're gonna get a little bit of red tickets. I mean, that's it. I'm almost 100% sure that we are not gonna get anything inside of this base. Like, he isn't gonna have any other chests. This one is totally empty. Okay, we have to break another level to hatch it. And inside of this one, obviously, it's gonna be completely empty, and wave of zombies has probably spawned as well. Yeah, but we're not gonna be fighting them. Just because I'm in a good mood today, this base gets Cairk's approval. But this base is total garbage, like trash. And also, why not do the corner event really quickly? All I want to do is just check out if there is going to be a finger, and if there is, I'm going to steal it and get out of here. So is there a finger? Nope, no finger, and that's it. I'm just out of this place. And also, we'll not quickly deal here in this chopper event. So goodbye, survivors, and show me what kind of goodies I'm going to get. A little bit of bandages, awesome, and nothing really else from the other 2 dudes. Okay, let's loot the first chopper. And inside of the first chopper, we're going to get 1 machete, awesome, really great weapon. And inside of this chopper, we are gonna get a Glock. Very nice. So we are now here in our free-to-play account, and we're gonna go grind a little bit of oak today because I think I haven't done that for a really long time, because yesterday we unlocked the northern zones. But all that does not matter right now because we're gonna go and destroy these raiders, and hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit of gasoline because I literally have nothing. Bobby the Deers, get out of here. Okay, so now we're gonna start dealing with the survivors. Please don't destroy my entire health. Okay, now we're gonna deal with another survivor. Kind of wasted my first aid kit, but hey, this is me, and and now we're gonna deal with this survivor, and I hope that... Okay, these deers are so annoying. Oh, get out of my sight, survivor. Okay, so he dropped me a couple of bandages. Very nice. Please drop me a Glock. Okay, dropped a Glock. And this dude is gonna drop me... Okay, nothing. They did drop springs, but you know what? Springs are kind of cool, but they're not something super like OP. Wow, yes indeed, we are gonna get here a little bit of gasoline and plus a skull crusher. And please give me a full durability weapon inside of this chest. Inside of this chopper, I'll be happy. Yes, we got a Glock. Beautiful. These chopper events are just ridiculous. From this chopper, we got 4 bottles of gasoline, and from this chopper, we are gonna get 6 extra. So 10 bottles of gasoline. Wait, I think last time we've gotten 10 bottles of gasoline, and this time again. Wait, do you always get only 10 bottles of gasoline? I don't know, but hey, it's always better than nothing. Now I'm kind of hoping that when Season 2 comes out, we're going to be able to get gasoline from those rewards. I hope that developers understand that gasoline is a really, really valuable resource, and getting, let's say, like 50 or 100 gasoline at the end of the season, or let's say getting a little bit gasoline at the beginning, would be really, really great. And I think a lot of the players would appreciate that rather than getting like 10 iron plates or tactical boots. So just as I said, yesterday we've unlocked this watchtower, and right now I'm going to go to this red oak zone, and I'll try to share a couple of tips on how to grind for the oak, because I do know that I've shared all of those tips like about a year ago, and I think it's not really that hard to grind for the oak. But for those who are really, really interested on how to grind oak and how would I grind the oak here in this account, then hey, I'm gonna basically share all of those tips really, really quickly. The rule of thumb, at least for me, is that with 1 iron hatchet, you will be able to get around 1 stack of oak logs. I'm not really sure how accurate this number is. You might get maybe like 18 oak logs, or maybe you'll get like 22, 24. But again, 1 iron hatchet is around 1 stack of oak logs. I guess that's really, really easy to remember. And the red zone has probably less enemies. You might say that, hey, Sark, you're kind of crazy because red zone has to have stronger enemies. And whilst the red zone here has stronger enemies, let's say such as toxic abominations, but it's gonna have less of these toxic spitters. A red zone still seems kind of easier than an orange zone. I can just probably try yourself grinding the orange zone and the red zone, and you will see the red zone has kind of less enemies. And also, I would highly suggest you here taking guns with you, because if you're gonna go to this zone without guns, you might come into such a situation like here right now. You see, there's a lot of zombies that attack me, and I need to deal with these toxic spitters. Otherwise, they'll spit on me, I'll start stinking, and it is gonna be really, really hard to go and grind for the oak here. So I always suggest you taking a couple of Glocks here, and for those who do not know how to get guns, then just watch my free-to-play playlist, as I already said that a lot of times. Another tip that probably already everybody knows, but make sure to pick up all the pieces of cloth and craft the bandages. That is insanely important, but maybe some people don't know this, but hey. Then, wait, there's another toxic spitter. Okay, so toxic spitter is dead, and this is basically what you have to do. Take your oak here and split it in the entire inventory, and then click on auto, and your guy is gonna aggro only on these oak trees. So this way you can kind of automate the process, but still I would suggest you being really, really careful here, because there might be a lot of dudes and they will just shred you into tiny smithereens. Okay, there's the Mad Jack. I'm gonna deal with the Mad Jack. Please drop me something good. And we got some pieces of cloth. Nice. And another insane tip, that always keep an eye on your health here and always be cautious on what's going on. You're here in the oak red zone, and a dude with VSS might spawn any second, any moment, and basically 2-3 shots and you will lose everything that you have here. So I highly suggest you being here really careful, and don't leave your phone unattended, because you're gonna get shredded into smithereens, and that's almost guaranteed. I think they have definitely reduced the number of VSS guys spawning. I do know that before they would spawn like really, really frequently, but even right now I still think that there is a chance of them spawning, and just be careful. And now, speaking of some fun facts about oaks, is that some people think that maybe you need a lot of oak, but truth to be told, most likely you're gonna struggle more with bricks and with other resources rather than oak. You don't really need here a lot of oak. Like a couple of like 2-3 good trips here should set you for a really, really good time. I'm trying to say that you do not need to craft your super, super huge base with like hundreds of walls. Like everything does not have to be like honeycomb, and you do not need that much oak as you probably think. Because if I remember correctly, just with 120 pieces of oak planks, you will be able to craft like 3x3 stone rooms. So it's not really that hard. I think your bigger problem are gonna be bricks. And again, burglar skill level 1 required, and I do not have that burglar skill. This is so sad, and I also highly suggest you opening up chests in these zones. I don't think I have to tell you this, but for those who do not know, you might find C4s in red zones, and sometimes you might just get good loot here. If you're gonna be lucky enough, You might get here a shotgun or a Glock or even a blueprint. I have indeed found a blue like VSS blueprints in red zones. Okay, so just dude attacked me with a zip gun. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a pretty good zip gun. Gotta take it for sure. Zip gun, come to my pocket. Okay, wait, the tool has broken and we have here 18 oak logs. So as you can see, with one hatchet, you can almost get entire stack of oak. You get like 18 pieces of logs, so I was kind of right. And finishing that sentence, the reason why I talk here about these oak logs and how to farm oak is that I do know that a lot of people think that it is really, really hard to farm oak and it's really something super important. And a lot of people just focus on crafting a really, really huge base. They try to craft like 40 by 40 base that touches boundaries, and I cannot emphasize that enough, that you do not have to craft such a huge base, because a lot of people tend to craft a really, really huge base, or they see a screenshot from someone having a really, really huge base when in the past it was easier to craft bases, and they go like, wow, it's impossible, I'm not gonna be able to craft a huge base. But the truth is, you do not have to craft a huge base. Like seriously, just try to craft a 3x3 steel room and that's it. You're gonna be basically set for life. Or craft couple of like layers of level 3 walls and you'll be set for life as well. And couple of layers of level 3 walls do not require you thousands upon thousands of oak. Like you just seriously need to hit oak zone couple of times and then you might forget about it. And believe it or not, it is way more fun to grind oak rather than grinding just simple pine wood. So we have found here an engine, and in my opinion, I think this is going to be more of a gimmick rather than a useful feature, especially if this is going to be a rusty engine. Okay, so we've got kind of okay one. I think we can get a couple of points from Jennifer, and if you're not lazy, you can maybe bring it to Jennifer. But again, I have to go find my chopper, and they are kind of useless. They're seriously really bad. I hope that maybe developers are going to buff them or something, because if you're going to recycle it at the base, I think you might just get a little bit of experience, but they don't drop really anything that good, and they're just kind of bad. These engines are kind of bad unless I don't know something about them. But like even here on this free-to-play account, I am not going to bother wasting my time and trying to bring that engine back to the base, because it's not really that useful. If it's rusty engine, I would probably even suggest you to not bother with it. But if it's a blue engine just like this, a bit more clean one, because there are two types of engines, then you could probably bring your blue engine to the base. Other than that, don't even bother. And when you will be done here clearing the zone, you will just click on auto. It will say that your inventory is full, even though I still have some space for oak logs, but that means that we ran out of oak in this zone. And if there is nothing else you want to pick up in the zone, then just get out of here and go to another zone. I think we will also quickly check out here the oak bushes, the orange oak zone. And also another really, really huge tip when it comes to grinding for oak, I highly suggest you double or triple checking your inventory before you go somewhere, because it takes really a lot of energy or a lot of gasoline or whatever just to get to this zone. And if you're gonna come here underprepared, let's say if you're not gonna take any food, or if you're gonna come here stinking, then it will be really sad. I highly suggest you taking a shower before you go here, and also make sure to take a pee-pee here, because if you're gonna take a pee-pee in this zone, then you're gonna start stinking here as well. So take a pee-pee at your base, take a shower, and then go to the oak zone. Otherwise, you might be in trouble. Well, so far, this orange zone seems kind of okay. So maybe it's kind of useful to farm orange zone as well. I'm not really sure. It's been a really long time. They might have changed something inside of the orange zones, because back in the days, I could almost bet that orange zones weren't that useful. There were so many zombies inside of this zone, even though they weren't that hard. But there were like 5 zombies attacking you all the time, constantly, and it wasn't just worth it. But so far, it seems pretty calm, and definitely I'm not going to waste my energy here. So I'm going to go and take all of the oak. And the more time you spend here in the oak zone, the worse you will feel when you die, because if the guy with the VSS is gonna spawn, he's gonna kill you and you will lose all of the oak that you have. And I'm not gonna lie, I've died here in such situations myself multiple times. I'm gonna have like over 100 oak logs, or maybe even more. Like literally my inventory is gonna be completely full, and then a VSS guy is gonna spawn, or like something else is gonna happen. And I've died here multiple times like that, and it doesn't feel pleasant. You just want to rage quit the game, and the only solution I know to that's seriously pay attention to your health and don't let go of your character, because it will be sad if you'll die. And we've just leveled up, and please, burglar skill. All I need is a burglar skill. We just got lucky. Well, let's take luck. I should probably take hot-blooded just to get rid of the skill. Whatever. Ooh. I'll never get that burglar skill. I'm sure about it. I'll never get it. So after forever and a little bit, I'm done grinding here these zones, because I ran out of all of my guns almost. I have only 1 AK left. I'm totally stinking. My armor is about to break, and we've gathered here 152 oak logs, and I used like about 8 iron hatchet for that. I still have like one hit durability iron hatchet, and that's gonna be about like 50 oak planks. So that's like what, 2 stacks and 10 oak planks, and you might say that that's not really a lot, but that will be enough for 5 walls. And again, it doesn't really seem like that much, but 5 level 3 walls is already better than nothing. So as I said, it's not really that hard to grind for oak. I still think that the harder part will be getting a lot of bricks, unless you're gonna get lucky and you'll get like a brick raid or something, but otherwise you will need to spend a lot of time in your stone zone just grinding for those stones and then cutting those stones into bricks. And now quickly talking about if you should explore these northern zones, go to the winter and grind there for copper, then probably my answer would be no, because you really need a lot of resources just to go there. You need to craft your winter set. You need to craft this first set and it's kind of expensive. You need a lot of iron pickaxes and the amount of copper you get there isn't really that huge, plus you will need a lot of coal. So in my opinion, you have higher chances of getting copper from recycling stuff. But if you've been playing this game for quite some time and you really need to get a lot of copper, then going to northern zones is definitely kind of worth it. Plus if you have a lot of energy, then why not? And I would say that northern zones are the most fun locations to grind in this game. Maybe one day we'll go there, but right now I gotta get back to the base. So I highly suggest you checking out this video where I unlocked the hidden zone. Click on the second card and you will go to ATV's cancel. Or hop over to my channel, go to playlists, and there you'll find a lot of other games that I've played here on the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely be sure to drop the subscribe button and notification bell to not miss any future videos. Also guys, drop that like button while we're at it, and peace out. Yep.